Hey guys, it is me again. My marker here. Today is Friday the 25th, May the 25th, makes it day 146 on our Daily Bread Project 2012. As you astute viewers can probably tell, I'm wearing a hat tonight. And the reason I'm wearing that hat is I want to show everybody, for one, that I want to thank Darren for sending this hat to me. So, brother, I do want to thank you for it, and I hope I didn't aggravate you over it. To be honest, it was a surprise today. Dad told me, he said, something came for you a while ago. And I went over there and, seen the big manila envelope. I said, what in the world, what that is? And then I seen when it said, I don't remember which one he said. I don't even remember now if he said V.W. Darren or Darren Brady, one of the two. When I seen that, I said, you know what? That turkey he sent me a hat because I've been getting on to him for everybody else getting these Matrix hats, and I wanted to know how to get one. So I opened it up, sure enough, brother, that's what it was. So I did want to show everybody that, and I want to thank you, Darren, brother. I really, really do for sending me this hat. So having said that, I'm going to take it off. I know it makes my face look awful dark when I wear it, but I hope my face is not too dirty. I've actually been out there trying to do some aluminum welding. Sometimes when I do that, my face gets, it puts some black on my nose and stuff from the mask. So anyway, guys, it is good to be here tonight. It's good to be back. NC Auto man, brother Rich, I thank you for your message, for your email, being concerned about me. It's good to be back tonight, guys. I tell you, like Brother Woody says, I'm gonna have to get me a new computer, and I'm going to here in the next little bit. Like I said the other day, it's not really as much to do with the money. I mean, I could afford to buy one right now, but I just dread it. I dread changing everything over. So what I'm trying to get at, guys, is night before last. I've missed 2 nights. Night before last, there was a big bunch of thunderstorms came through here, and I guess that's what was bringing our warm weather. Last day or so, especially today, it's been quite a bit warmer, and the weekend's supposed to be pretty hot. So I'm not going to complain about it though. But anyway, I guess these thunderstorms rolling through, bringing in this warm weather, brought some, like I said, pretty bad thunderstorms and thunder and lightning and all that kind of deal. So that night, guys, the storms came through. I guess that was Wednesday night. Didn't have any internet. I told you guys, if the wind blows or it rains every bit, sometimes, I mean, it's just, we lose internet. That's the way it is, because this cable internet depends on power, and a lot of times a community somewhere else will lose power, but it'll knock my internet out. I'll still have power, but it kills my internet. So that's what happened that night. And then last night, guys, I had internet, but couldn't get the webcam to come up. I about forgot what to call it there. I was thinking, what is that thing called? Anyway, guys, yeah, the couldn't get the webcam to come up and then turn on. So I've had that happen before, not in a while. So I don't know, guys. I actually did an update and everything on the software and all that, and it's working fine tonight, or at least so far it is. So we'll just pray that fixes it. But it is good to be back, guys. I got to try to make this as quick as I can, because it is 1:30 in the morning. I've just had a lot to do this evening. So yeah, but it's so good to be back, guys. And like I said, I love you guys. Well, I love you anyway, but I just love the way you guys. I can count on that. I can count on if I go a couple of days without being here, you guys start emailing, and like back in the winter there when I went a couple of days, Darren actually called me, and John called me, brother John, down in Florida called me. So had 2 Florida calls there. And I think Brother Woody got in contact with Brother John, asking him if he'd heard from me or knew what was going on. So, I mean, it's just, it feels so good, guys, to know that people are out there, care about you, and are looking out for you. So I do thank you all for that. And like I said, this time, my brother Rich in Seattle, man, he messaged me. So, uh, brother, I don't know if you've got your stickers or not yet. I'm going to ask Dad tomorrow and make sure that he mailed that letter. I mean, when you see this, you may already have it. I don't know. You didn't mention it in your email, so um, you never know with Dad. He's one of those fellers. He can surprise you. I mean, he'll be so sharp. Uh, he'll remember stuff that I can't remember. But he's just got so much on him. I mean, he's got a lot to deal with. Where he does our business part of our business. And a lot of times he just gets overwhelmed. Is what I'm trying to say. So around him, he forgets stuff like that. So if you've not received those yet, brother, I'm gonna ask Dad to make sure tomorrow that he did send those stickers out. So. I had them already filled out and everything stamped on it. It's just he's the one that always goes to the mailbox. So I give it to him and I said, here, put this in the mailbox when you go. So anyway, having said that, I'll check on that tomorrow, brother. And like I said, you may already have them. If you do, just send me a message telling me that you do and that you did receive them. Of course, I'll know tomorrow anyway when I ask Dad about it. So having said that, guys, let's get to the important part tonight, and that is, of course, the Word of God. So we're going to start in Ephesians chapter 3. We'll be going into chapter 4. So let's read chapter 3, verse 20. Here we go. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us. Unto him be glory in the church by Jesus Christ throughout all ages, world without end. Amen. I love that verse 20, guys. Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think. That means he can do, guys, in our wildest imaginations, what we ask or think of. He can do it. And above that, even. According to the power that worketh in us. I like the way he puts that part in it. Guys, we just got to have that faith. It all boils down to the faith. And I've learned that, guys. I've learned that here recently. I've learned that you have to have that faith. You have to take it to God and really have that faith. If you do have that faith, God will work. He will. He'll move. But if you got any doubt, he's still wanting to work, but he's just sitting there going, I can't work, without your faith. I mean, you know what I'm saying, guys. Our faith is not really unlocking anything. So some of these prosperity preachers and stuff will kind of say, they say that God can't work without us, without our faith, and without our, cooperation. God can do whatever he wants. He can work ever how he wants. God chooses to help us when we have the faith. And if we don't have the faith, God's just going, you know what? Build your faith a little bit and I'll help you. I mean, that's seriously the way it works, guys. And I've seen it work in my own life. So anyway, continuing here, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. It says, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherewith ye are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with longsuffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God, the Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. I love the way he says that. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Christ. Wherefore he saith, when he ascended up on high, he led captivity captive, and gave gifts unto men. Now that he ascended, what is it but that he also descended first into the lower parts of the earth? I'm going to read this other. You're going to get extra tonight, guys. You're going to get about 12 verses. He that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. So anyway, guys, that's where we're going to quit tonight. I do hate to make this video so short, guys, especially after being gone for 2 nights, but it's so late that I've got to try to get this uploaded. I've got to beat it. I've told you guys I normally don't even really work on Saturdays, but we're trying to get a truck done. I had to change the heater box in a truck, and Darren and some of the other maybe body guys may know how big a job that is. you got to pull everything in the interior out. I mean, well, you can leave the seats in, but everything, dash, instrument panel, steering column, pretty much everything out of the truck. We've been on it for 2 days now, and we've just about got it back together. We've got to finish it up in the morning, and the reason I've got to be there is because we've got to get the air conditioning charged back up. And I think the boy he's one of my friends, and I think he was having some AC trouble anyway. The air conditioning wasn't working. You know, his heater box was busted all to pieces, was why he needed this changed. His vents wasn't working right, but the AC compressor wasn't running anyway, and it was full of Freon. So I've got to try to get this thing not only put together in the morning, but try to get an AC problem figured out. So I may get it, may not. But you know how that goes. But anyway, I got to be there, guys. So that's what I'm trying to say. I got to get off here. I love you all as always. I thank you all. I love you all for your kindness and your just your caring. Just keep praying for me, guys. I did get to draw a payday today for you guys that keep up with that and care about that. The Lord's blessed us this week. Well, you know, the Lord's always blessing us. But, guys, He's been blessing my business here lately. Like I've said before, you know, with our economy and everything around here starting to go south, anytime it may shrivel up. But, you know what? I know either way the Lord's going to take care of us. But He's really taking care of us good so far. And I honestly got to believe His word when He says He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. Our situations may change, but God never does, you know. So I got to depend on Him. So everybody pray for that. Pray for this situation on this boy on this exhaust guy still. I don't know. He'll text me one day and says he was supposed to brought it one day this week to let me send it back, and it rained that day or something, so he didn't get to make it. I get a text from him later saying to call him. Well, by the time I got the text, it was too late that night. That was yesterday, I think. I texted him back last night, and I said, listen, you call me at work today or text me. So, and I've not heard back from him, so I don't know what's going on with that deal, guys, but it's I'm glad I just read this in Ephesians about the long-suffering. Paul talking about that we got to have that long-suffering with each other too. Because, guys, I'm long-suffering with this boy. I want the situation to be over with. You know, I told a boy yesterday that's actually one of his friends. And, you know, I told him, I said, you know, I want it to be over with, and I'm not doing anything for him again. I mean, that's just it. I'll be friends with him. I'll ride motorcycles with him if he wants me to. But as far as ordering parts or doing anything like that again, he might as well forget it. You know, I can't go through it anymore. So, you all just pray for that, guys. I love you all. Darren, brother, again, thank you for the hat. You know, I know that even though Matrix probably gave you the hat, you still had to spend the postage. So, brother, you're one of a kind. I'm watching your video of you and Andrea in the junkyard right now, looking for stuff for Tom. So, that's pretty entertaining. So, anyway, thank you for that. Thank all y'all for watching. Scanner Danner, if you see this, brother, I loved your videos. Last few you made. Well, I love all your videos, but enjoy those. So, anyway, guys, like I said, I love you all. Good Lord willing, I'll be back here tomorrow night. Until I see you all again, good night, and God bless.